Hey, what we're talking about today?
Well, hello, welcome to another RiderCamTV video. Today it's about the tech that we use. That very shortly is going to be thrown as far as I can throw it.
What is it?
This is a GoPro and this is the Hero 11. So we haven't got the Hero 12, this is the Hero 11. Now,
hang on a minute. Thrown? That's mine.
Well, yeah, because I've thrown mine as far as I can throw it. These are, without doubt, some of the best cameras that we've ever used on the channel. However, in recent times, GoPro just seems to just fail all the time. And this isn't knocking GoPro, this is just about the experiences that we've had. The batteries, for some reason, start bulging really quickly. This is good, this is a good battery, but they start bulging really quickly. To charge that in the GoPro takes forever. And on my 11...
It probably takes an hour longer than that.
Well, yeah, plus an eternity, plus 1 hour. And for some reason, my GoPro, it says with the red light, it's being charged forever. Take it out, still on. Take the charger out, still on. I got to take the battery out, put the battery in. But they do give awesome video.
That's the standard.
And awesome audio. However, little things on these really annoy me. How many times as you, I've done it so many times for our channel, I've been out filming, think, brilliant, that's brilliant, I've just got exactly what I want, only to find out it stopped recording because it's frozen, or something really strange has happened with the camera, or it's turned itself off.
It got quite hot, didn't it? Quite regularly.
And the other thing, to be able to put extra audio into one of these, you have to buy one of these. Another 50, 60, 70 quid. And then when they go into the media mod, if I actually get it to go in right, they're really good, but it adds bulk. And then you get your little flappy things down the bottom. Now I'm gonna have to reach these because I never get them out. These are a brilliant idea, these little bunny ears, aren't they? Because you can mount it anywhere. But then you get to the end of a ride thinking, oh, I've got the most amazing footage for YouTube and I can really, really edit that. Then you realise that the camera's either given up, not recorded the audio, or it's completely failed and the whole screen is just jammed. So now I've got to actually unscrew it, put those in, take it out of the media mod, to take the battery out, to put the battery in, to put it all back again.
So an unacceptable level of faff.
Yeah, they are a reasonable price. If you subscribe to their GoPro subscription, you can get them really cheap. But in my experience of using them, they've been nothing short of a letdown. And more, if they do work, you're worrying all the time that you're filming that they are going to work.
Yeah, the best one I ever had was a Hero 3.
Yeah, well, all the way up to the 7 worked perfectly. They started getting into this new realm of new design and stuff. It overheats. If we're using that to record inside a building, we've been inside my house, haven't we, Mark?
Yep.
And get to 10 minutes, 15 minutes, overheats for no reason whatsoever, just junk. I think the problem is GoPro have sat on their laurels and they've not improved them to the extent that they actually work. There's so many problems with them, it's unbelievable. So I started looking around, and we're not sponsored at all. Nobody sent us anything. This is what we spent our own money on. What cameras would do a better job and just work?
Box brownie?
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah.
So the first one that I got is an Insta360 Ace Pro. This little camera. Now this, I went for the Ace Pro because it's got some real good tricks up its sleeve. So the first thing being is on the back, it's got a screen that flips up.
Oh.
Within seconds of turning it on, you just press that and within seconds, it just works.
Oh.
How amazing is that? You can shoot in 4K with all these different frame rates and stuff, and I'm not going to bore you with that. I usually film in 2.7K, 60 frames a second, 16.9. But it just works. Touchscreen at the back. When you fold it down, it actually changes its orientation, so it's always in the right way. But I also got another little bit of kit that goes with it. And this is a funky little remote. Now this remote, if I turn it on, this remote is the remote that gives this GPS. So it's about 150 quid and about 399 pounds for the camera. They're not cheap. However, if on this screen I want to start the, oh, it's starting to connect. Look, started my camera up automatically. Now if I press, it might not be ready yet actually, it's still connecting. It takes a little while to connect, but this is a tiny little device that comes with like a watch
Screen.
surround type thing that you put it in, and then you can put it around your bars on your bike. But when it's connected and it shows you exactly what the camera's looking at. How cool is that? Look, you can see in there, you can see my face.
Oh God.
How amazing. But if I press that button, it starts recording. If I press the button, it stops recording. And because of this, this little remote control has a GPS signal, you can overlay loads of things like GPS, speed, which direction you're traveling, how fast you're going, where you're going, the actual route you can put on there in different ways. Really like the camera, really like the remote, and we've used it for different projects that we've been asked to do for different agencies.
I've got a question for you. Did GoPro have remotes for their cameras?
They do have remotes, and they work just as well. The remotes turn on various cameras. You can turn on loads of cameras at the same time. I've never invested in those, but for the job we got commissioned to do, we needed the GPS, and I needed a new camera, and it kind of fixed in. It worked really, really well. But you can change all of the settings on here as well. So you can go through and you can change all of the settings that you need to for your camera. You can change loads of stuff. It's just awesome what you can do. So it's like this is an Insta360 Ace Pro. Really, really good camera. The only downside to it is it's quite heavy. So if I turn off this remote, it'll say, do you want to just turn off this or turn both of them off? So I want to turn both of them off. And it turns both of them off. It just works so well. Within, I forget how quickly it is, but it's fast charge capable. So you plug it in and up. It's something ridiculous, like 20 minutes and you're up to 80%. It's ridiculously quick how fast it charges. But they have a magnetic mounting system. And it just clips on. And it's solid. You have to press the two buttons and then pull the magnets apart. You can't put it on the wrong way because they're opposing. It just will not stick properly. That way, and then you get your bunny ears.
It has bunny ears as well?
Yeah. So it goes within the, I mean, there's no two ways about it. GoPro have done their stuff with getting the industry standard of how to connect it to different things. Really, really good. That is it. No cage around it. So if I want to take the battery out, it's literally open the door, take the battery out. And they've even thought about it because in the other side, they have got another slot for the USB-C charging and the SD card. And they do you can pull that off and they do a connection so you can plug in a microphone. But the microphone works with what we're using, the DJI mics. If you plug that in, if you're using the DJI Wireless 2 mics, it wirelessly connects to it. And these Insta360 Ace Pros will work with a Cardo Edge. The only reason I don't use it when I'm out talking in the helmet is that the Cardo Edge is so good at voice isolation. When you're riding along, I think you need to hear some of the ambient sounds. And when you're talking, you're listening to me talking and then there is nothing. It cuts everything out and it seems a bit false. I've been playing around with it. I might use it for some things, but not normally for reviews and stuff. And then I stumbled across what I've got to say is one of my favourite cameras. Now this, I'm going to have to take it out of here because it will show you how small it is. If I can remember how to take it out. This is the DJI Osmo Action 4 camera. In comparison to the GoPro, if I take this GoPro out of this really cumbersome, horrible media mod.
You don't like it?
Oh my God, it's such a pain, isn't it? They're basically the same size.
Yeah.
Now, the DJI, the DJI, up to 4K, I think it might do up to 8K, like the Ace Pro, I think, but who needs 8K? You press it once on the side that's got the button, obviously, starts up. You got a touchscreen on the front, touchscreen on the back. You can remove the lens and put ND filters and stuff on there. I still shoot at 2.7K at 60 frames per second. It seems to work for both of us. You can change all of the settings really easily, but you can also do that from the front screen as well, which is awesome. Excuse me. Which is awesome, but they've thought about loads of stuff. So I have also got myself the DJI Wireless 2 mic. So if I turn that on, the camera is on, and within a few seconds it should recognise that they've got this on. There you go. What does that say, Mark?
I can't see it from here.
There you go, you've got the green button now. So now if I press record on this camera, it's taking the direct sound from this microphone over Bluetooth, and it's showing, you see the green bar going up and down as I'm talking. It's showing me not only in the back screen but in the front screen that the mic is actually working. So you think about it on the front of your helmet, looking in the mirror to make sure it's still charging. If you can see that green light going up and down.
I've thought about that, haven't they? Because on GoPro, you're pressing the button, you can't hear the beep, and is it recording? You can't see the light. So that's good.
Now this uses gestures as well, like all of them. You can hold your hand up and it'll stop and it start, and you can tell it to stop and start. I don't use any of that. I like to be able to press the button to record. So that's going to be my new helmet camera because it's so light. Now what I have done is I've bought, or in the kit actually, I've got the Adventure Combo, is it called? Now the Adventure Combo comes with the cage. Now the cage, it is plastic, but there is nothing to it. Your camera will only fit in one way. So it comes with a magnetic mount again. And you can see, some people will be worried about it being magnetic and like £400 worth of camera. But if you can see when I move those, there's two little ears that fit into the slots. Now with the case that comes with it, not only can you mount it on the bottom, so normal, but if you're doing, I don't know, Instagram or social media stuff, you could clip it on there. Now what I really like about it is that is connected to wherever you want it to be connected. So I want to have a look at my camera. I haven't got to faff and unscrew all these flipping things. Just take it apart. Look at it, sort it out, put it back on, as long as it's clipped on. And it's not going anywhere. I mean, look at that. And there's no rattle in it. None at all. You can get different mounts, of course. You know, aftermarket for Ulanzi and stuff like that, but I've not got any reason for that. But in the kit, the Adventure Combo, you also get another clip which is slightly longer. So one is shorter, one is longer, but it's on this rubbery type mount. But I've got to say, one of the best things, Mark. Right, where is this rubbish GoPro kit? That's a GoPro thumb lock. That's a DJI thumb lock. See what the difference? See the difference?
Oh yeah.
How many times have you been screwing that up, thinking I cannot get my fingers in there?
That's
just the simple ability to use the force and more ergonomic. How cool is that? So you get that as well. You also get this massive, great big pole.
All right. So in case you need to play snooker.
Yeah. Which is really, really cool. It's got a 3/4 mount on the bottom, so you can put some legs on it if you want to, and we use different mounts from different companies and stuff. But overall, oh, and nearly forgot.
Oh, weird.
You also get, is it the right way? A battery charger case. For 3 batteries, not only does it tell you on the front that they're charged up, and when they're charged and when they're not charged, but you've also got a USB-C connection there that you can use as a power bank. So imagine you're out on a tour, these are charged up and you're not doing any filming, but your battery on your phone's running low, plug it into your phone, it'll charge your phone up.
Amazing.
Even got a place in there for SD cards, although it's a little bit fiddly. But these are also able to be charged up really quickly.
That is amazing.
And it's in one case that's really slim.
How much was all that then?
That...
You need to tell me.
Yeah, it was, I think it was, what did I pay? Just over £400. But the reviews from other YouTubers going to these have been immense. Anybody that films with these seems to stick with them. The quality of the footage is really good, on par with these, if not better. But everybody is saying that these never fail them.
Right.
Ever. Whether that is still, whether that, you know, remains to be seen, but I've not had it fail, and I've used it on a couple of videos that you would have seen and never even realised.
Awesome.
Really, really good. I love the fact that it just disconnects and connects so easily, and you haven't got to worry about it. It's connected, it's not going anywhere. It's light. It takes the faff away from the GoPro, but I'm going to mess about and see if I can fit this into my helmet somewhere that is away from the vents, because it connects to that seamlessly. So now I haven't got to have these wires sticking out everywhere. And you know, when you're trying to vlog and do something, you've got this wire hanging out of the GoPro and you're not sure if it's in there properly. And how many times, Mark, have we been out filming and the little 3.5mm jack that you can get to go in there, and then you have to buy this mod to be able to do it? It's just ridiculous. However, you'll say, well, the DJI, you then have to buy that, which is £89, which is extra, or you have to buy a clip that goes in there so that you can plug a 3.5mm jack lavalier mic into, which is about 30 quid. Yeah, you've got to buy those extra things, and yeah, it takes the waterproofness away from it, but they just work. I've not had a problem so far, so time will tell with that, but that's the sort of kit we've got. We are affiliates. We have got affiliate links with both of these, both the DJI and Go or Insta360. If you want one of these or want one of these, click on our website. I'll put the details on there. You'll get some sort of free gift. There might be an extra pole, or there might be a motorcycle kit with some of it, or you might get a discount, but it gives us a little bit of a kickback. Not very much, but they are awesome cameras, and I think GoPro, I think I don't think I'll ever use a GoPro again.
Wow.
And yet these were the go-to things. They're just, every time I put one on the bike to do some filming, I'm really worried that, is it going to work? Is it going to come out with the right stuff? And 9 times out of 10, well, no, 6 times out of 10 it has worked. The rest of the times I've then had to reshoot it again. It's had no sound because it's not connected properly. Yeah. So DJI, Insta360, and their apps are really good. DJI's is good. Ace, the Insta360 Pro and the Insta360 Ace Pro and the Insta360 Ace, which is a slightly smaller one, and the X4, the 360 camera, the X3, all the other cameras, their software is really good. But in terms of editing, the reason I don't have a 360 camera is because you've got to put all the footage into that software to edit it, to then put it into the normal software like DaVinci Resolve that we use, to then edit the whole video, which is an extra bit of faff. But the quality of these cameras and the length of time and the durability and the reliability, oh, that's yours, isn't it? Yeah, so just a bit about the cameras that we use. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. We'll perhaps do a follow-up in a few months and tell you how things are going, but you would have seen how good the quality of the video is and the audio in our videos at some point, so we'll see you in the next video.